Hi everyone, back again. It's Kimberly with the Twin Flame family. And sorry, my screen is really grainy right now. I can't figure out why, so bear with me. I'm trying all different settings on the computer camera. Anyhow, wanted to just come back briefly and talk about holding space versus waiting. And I'm getting a lot of emails and talking to many people, and certainly went through this period myself where it felt as if you were waiting on your twin. So if you find yourself saying that or thinking it, and if you're in that vibration of, waiting is basically lack. You're looking at the lack of, you're looking at the fact that your twin isn't with you right now, and you're yearning for something that is not here yet. But it doesn't have a positive vibration attached to it. It has a negative. Anytime we look at a lack, it's negative, and so it's a lower vibration. And so in the, quote unquote waiting, that's where a lot of these feelings come of powerlessness and the sort of feeling of frustration, or just feeling like there are things that need to be said or articulated that you can't, there's a lot of resistance in waiting. So I want you to try to think about it differently. And so in holding space, and I will read to you what the definition of holding space is, but in holding space, it's different because you are truly holding a space for this person, whether they're with you or not, whether they're going to come back shortly or never, whether they are making decisions that you agree with or not. And you hold the space with unconditional love, and also with sort of the vibration of this space will always be here when this person arrives. So rather than it being like a negative space of waiting, it's a positive one of being and of positive expectation. But also, even if the person didn't arrive or, in your time, space, reality arrive, that holding that space is a way of holding them in your soul, at the soul level. So let me read to you. I have a blog that I posted the link to. It's on it's on the Twin Flame family Facebook feed. So if you haven't liked our page, just go on to facebook.com/the Twin Flame family, or the link is on the YouTube channel. And scroll down maybe a week or so, and there's a blog there. And in it, it talks about grief and holding space in that way. But I want to just read to you what the definition is from that blog. So what does it mean to hold space for someone else? It means that we are willing to walk alongside another person in whatever journey they're on without judging them, making them feel inadequate, trying to fix them, or trying to impact the outcome. When we hold space for other people, we open our hearts, offer unconditional support, and let go of judgment and control. So herein lies the surrender, as well as you're relinquishing the waiting and that sort of negative vibration. You're pulling in a positive vibration, and you're acting in unconditional love. And that is the difference. And I will also say that with waiting comes disappointment. With holding space, there is none, because you have no expectation. So if you haven't quite reached that place where you've been able to achieve this just yet, don't beat yourself up. Just shine a light of awareness on it and realize that this feeling of waiting, this feeling of frustration, you have the keys to unlock the door, to pull the chains off of you. Today I was doing a tarot reading, and the devil card came up, and the devil, is above, and there are two chained below him. And really, you know, with that image of that card, you have the keys to set yourself free from anything that you feel, the frustration, the waiting on your twin, all of that stuff, because you can carry on your own path and your own power and your, you know, and still carry love. I mean, huge love, exponential love for this person without having to expect or judge or control or need or want or feel like you're sacrificing something of yourself. I hear that a lot. Like people are like, I just feel like I could be pursuing something else. Well, look, at the heart of it, you really just have unconditional love for somebody. You have a love that you've never felt before. And so it's up to you to determine at the core level, are you ready to be with someone else? If that's in your highest purpose and it feels good to you, then move towards it. But if not, then just be in the now. And that's another huge part of holding space. Waiting is not just a lack, but it's also looking too far out to the future, right? And saying, it's not here now. So now, you know, I'm waiting. It's not here now. When is it going to get here? You're putting all this resistance in the way. And the teacher that speaks the best to this is Abraham Hicks. If you are not a listener, watch some of the YouTube videos about, you know, resistance and lack. I think you could put Abraham Hicks and lack into YouTube and find some really good videos, because that's what's happening in the waiting dance. So break the chains, free yourself from that. Learn to hold the space for that person. That means you're going to walk alongside them no matter what twists and turns their journey take. And you can be there and hold space without actively participating too. You don't have to be in constant communication, right? Because you're surrendered. So you can hold space at a 5-dimensional level and not need it in the physical plane, in the 3-dimensional world, in your the way things are playing out right here and now. So it's all about elevating, holding the space, unconditional love, and not focusing on the lack. When you stop waiting, you'll stop feeling disappointed. You'll stop an emotional roller coaster. You will stop really feeling tortured, if some of you are. And I think that may be a good word for some of you. And I know I've been there before in my past. And it's a completely different feeling when you surrender and just hold space for someone. And you'll know it. So focus on those concepts. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a note. And I hope that this has helped. Again, that blog link is on the Twin Flame Family Facebook page. And it's all about how to hold space for someone. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Bye, everybody.